Then the other thing is to don't worry about it. You can even give you a check before it. So I went there. At the end of the day, the person who said, come and see me to give it, sent one money out. And I looked at the money. I said, in my room, I've given talks when I've earned more than 3 times this. If not me before, I would be grumbling. I didn't grumble. They said, don't worry, leave it. So one of my colleagues now called me. He said, oh, did you put visitor? I said, yes. They gave me some money, but I think it barely covers the fuel. But it doesn't matter, don't worry. The man just sent me money again. And then now called me back. I really want to make sure you are safe getting home. So you see, this idea of you must settle this thing now, there's no need. No need. Just be a man and a woman of peace. If I take my blood pressure is so low, settle. I sleep very well. After food, I sleep. Finish. Because I noticed that God doesn't really listen to all my talks, all my trouble. One day I was in my room and I started about 4 o'clock and I was walking. I think I walked till about 4 in the evening. So around 12, my wife came and said, for 6 hours, 8 hours, I've been walking. I said, look, I said, I'm still suffering at this age. He said, you are suffering under a condition. See, you are cool here. You are relaxing. You are not going about looking for cement at all. So you are suffering. So I've always said, de-escalate things. Don't escalate them. Whenever things are bad and they have happened, just de-escalate them. Don't say, I won't take it, or I want to show you that I'm from Bende. What is the need of showing the person you are from Bende? Your name shows it already. Or I'm from Ijebu, so Bende will say that I'm against Bende lies. So please, for all that it takes, I beg you, just face your work. And there's something I read when I went abroad. I already one of the greatest scholars in the world. He touched me and he said, there is so much glory in a silent worker, who in his lab or in his room, you know what I mean? Or he's just doing his work. He said, don't worry to be letting people know. People are so much keen on social media. Go to TikTok and say, look, here am I with my new dress. This, I'm dancing to the glory of God. You say, I just returned from exam now, and he said, people are so keen. The man said, be a silent worker. He said, moreover, if you start advertising what you are before you are not, you will not get there. He said, stay silent, stay quiet. And the man now showed all the great discoveries in the world has been done by silent workers. And sometimes these people are not recognized, like Albert Einstein. Up to the time Albert Einstein relativity came up, physicists were still abusing him and say all he says is nonsense. And Albert Einstein will be clapping for them. And in a short while, all those physicists were forgotten. He said, just go silently. You say you are not good, just go on silently. Go keep on doing your work quietly. Keep on doing your work quietly. One day, listen, when did he start? So don't rush. And you see, look, there is no shortcut to maturity. There's no double promotion to maturity. There is no accelerated maturity. Forget what he said. You know what I mean? There's no adrenaline shot maturity. Maturity is a slow, gruesome process. And so if you are going to be matured, you just have to go through the pains of living. You just have to go through it. There's no shortcut. I've never seen anybody in this earth who has been matured fast. Never. You know what I mean? Maturity is always a slow process of going through the motion, of taking time, of going through the processes, of suffering day and night, and see these things come to pass. Then after it has come to pass, and especially if you are going to be a great person, God will take time to begin to mature you, to teach you things, to draw strength into your life, and before you know, you are everywhere. And today I went to Eco Bank because I wanted to look for money everywhere so that I can do certain things. I know I've had some money in the Eco Bank. I know it's very small money. So when I went there, the whole thing was so rough. I mean, there were not many. The things were so scattered. I just stood quietly. I queued. Before you know, 2 or 3 people came. He said, Prof, you have been here? Everybody started running around. They now gave me an impossible tax because the thing has been deactivated. So I kept on saying, I said, no, this way we can help you. No, just calmness. And before you know, I'm back. I'm at peace. So don't play with your peace. Don't play with your peace. You say the world cannot give you that peace. And people are watching you. All over the world, they are watching you. They are trying to get your reaction. And I found out that when somebody talks to you and you talk to him, no peace. So, if, for example, you come in now, and say, look, I know you are talking to me in church. And I'm not talking to you. If I defend, it doesn't make anything different. I say, I'm sorry. I didn't talk about you. I didn't even know you were in church. Finish. Now, if I now go home and say, look, you see what Fabroni did? What am I doing? I'm doing what? Escalating it. Forget it. Forget it. Don't say it to your wife. Don't say it to your brother. Just forget it. Sometimes you wonder why you're always remembering things. It's because you're always repeating them. Always distributing them. By the time you start stopping it and don't distribute them, you will forget it. And you just smile. I just thank God. I just live normally. And you enjoy. You say sometimes people say I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad. Don't worry. Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry to defend yourself. Just know that everything is settled in the place of God. Just know everything is settled in the place of God. And don't defend your ego. Then, in between that period, go as a quiet worker. You know what I mean? Silent worker. You are a student, keep reading your book. You are a researcher, keep doing your research. You are praying for sermon, keep planning your sermon. You are planning your business, don't even worry to say, look, my business, don't worry about defending, you are better. Just keep on planning your business. And let another person praise you. Let another person honor you. And then maintain your peace. You see, I found out that when you are quiet and peaceful, people fear you. Just look at it. Those people you respect more in this world, they are quiet people. Those who are too noisy, you don't respect them. Because you think there is something about these people that others don't have. And that's why Jesus Christ said that, look, the world did not give it to you. So don't allow the world take it from you. And I said this, I wrote here, I said, look, that the peace of God must rule in my heart. That's what the Bible says, Colossians 3:16. It must rule. So my anger must not rule. My arguments must not rule. The peace of God must rule. And I've known, anytime I reply arguments, you know what I mean? Talk to people either at home or outside, my peace will not rule. Trouble will rule. So for my peace to rule, I'll be quiet. I will say sorry. To those at workplace, I'm sorry, please forgive me. It's finished. But in between, I'll be doing what? I'll be working as a silent worker. If, for example, now, your wife said to you, you have not read, your mates are already professor. I said, no, he did that. What is it? What does it mean? They cannot hold Senate meeting in your house. And nobody would carry it to the Senate. So you say, thank you, my dear, you are concerned about me. Okay, I'll try. Don't go and say, God, you see what my wife said? Don't help me, Father. Show me a token for good. You don't need. Better sit down, settle down, carry your papers and begin to work. One day you will get there. One day you get there. And the fact that God has a great plan for you. The fact that God